Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Orbital Potato. This is Rise of Industry, and this is Orbital Industrial Industries. Of all of the industries, Orbital Industries is the best of the industrial industries. Yeah, we are going to be playing today in the town and region of Escom. I love the name. I think it's such a beautifully fantastic name. We're gonna plonk down our HQ, and that means that we are gonna be officially committing to this region. So let's plonk it down right over there. Very, very happy about that. Now, Rise of Industries has changed a bunch since the last time I played it. It could best be described as a logistics system, transportation, building strategy manager, I would suggest. That's probably a lot of descriptors, but you get the idea. So we will primarily be focused on this town and region for the start of it, and we basically just need to try and make this town grow. That is what we want to do. The town prosperity is currently stagnating. The total population of about 52,000. That's quite a large population for what it looks like, what looks like to be a couple of houses, but that's okay. There are two shops in town. There's a farmer's market, and then there is also a hardware store. Now, it is our job as Orbital Industrial Industries to supply the goods that these shops need. So I think what we're going to try to do is try to maybe get some stuff for the hardware store. I think that's probably going to be the first course of action for us. We could get ourselves some oil. I do believe that oil is available in the region. If we go and have a little look over here, we can see that in this region there's copper, gas, oil, sand, water, and wood. Now, let me just go and have a little look and see where oil is. Alright, so we got a little bit of oil. How far is that away from the town? Alright, it's a fair bit away. Okay. Okay, this is fine. I think that this is probably what we're gonna try and do. We've got the build permit, so we can only build up to the boundary, but that's okay. Still pretty happy with this little region. All right, so primarily what we're gonna try and do is we're gonna try and connect up the resources that we are going to be mining and refining and manufacturing to the areas where they need to be going. And so in this case, we need to try our very best to get some oil all the way over to Escom. Okay, so what we're going to want to go and do is we're going to want to go to gatherers, and then we're going to want to select oil drill. Now, I'm going to stick it round in that orientation, plonk it down just like so, and then what we're going to go and do is we are going to place the little gatherers. And the gatherers, boom, boom. Okay, so we can only get 3 gatherers, but that's 3 out of the 5 oil wells anyway, so I'm fairly certain that that's okay. And then we're going to have to go and get a dirt road to connect this whole thing up. Now, of course, it could not be a dirt road. It could be something other than a dirt road, but I think a dirt road is just about what we can afford at the moment. So let me go and have a little look. So that would connect up there. I mean, I feel like maybe we don't want to cut it so unbelievably close to this area here. You know what? That's quite a nice little road. Let's do that. Connect that up. Okay, so that basically means that we're going to be transporting these goods all the way along the side of the river for a little bit, or a little bit of a river lake, a lake river at the side. Either way, I think that's quite a nice drive for the lorry drivers who we are going to be employing. Okay, now, next thing that we want to do is we want to go to logistics. We want to get ourselves a warehouse, and I believe we want to build the warehouse roughly over here. Yep, we'll plonk that down, and we will request transport of a product. We're going to go into raw resources, and we're going to select oil. We'll store up to 10 oil over here. I think that will be enough to supply the hardware store. Let me have a little look and see exactly what the hardware store needs. 7 per 15 days. Okay, all right. Let's do that. It says it's fully demanded at the moment, but that's, I suspect, going to change. And the great thing is that we don't actually need to refine that. We don't need to refine it into anything. We can just supply it straight away. Okay, so let's go back to the warehouse, choose a destination, and say oil. Oil is going to be delivered to commercial hardware store in ESCOM. Great. Max amount stored at any destination. Perfect. All right, that's great. That's really, really good. So that should mean that we are now going to start to see requests of oil come from out here. I do believe that... no warehouses in range. Alright, well that's fine then. We'll just do it manually. Max amount of store at the destination. There we go. So that should work, right? I presume once it gets to the top, once we have a full load of oil ready to go, then it'll get ready. So, deliver enough product for 2 cycles. Okay. That's fine. So I presume if not after this immediate cycle... oh, it does come out after this cycle. Great. Oh, how many trucks are going to come out here? Looks like we're going to be delivering 3 trucks of oil. So these bad boys are going to be delivering all the way over to the warehouse just outside of ESCOM, which is really, really great. And after that, we're going to see them deliver to the hardware store. Perfect. That is opportunity number 1 realized. That's really, really great. Okay, so now we can go about seeing if we want to get someone else. So gas. Gas is something that we could probably try and go after. Is there any gas in the region? There is gas in the region. Ooh, that was a little bit of a jump. And that's not actually super far away. So maybe... it doesn't like me zooming in past that point. I don't know what it is about this game, but there we go. Let's see if we can get ourselves a little bit of a gas plant set up. A gas pump, I suppose, is probably the technical term. Sure, let's get that in there. That in there. And that in there. Beautiful. And that seems to work just fine and dandy. We've still got 9.3 million in the bank. So that's not too shabby at all. Let's bring it directly across there. That was a very, very cheap bit of road, which is quite nice. Destinations. Let's choose a destination. Let's deliver it to the warehouse. Perfect. Max stored at the destination. And then over here... I don't believe that we need to do this both times, but I'll do it just for the sake of it. Store that there. In fact, let me just cancel this. Cancel this destination. And then I can set up a destination from the warehouse. Choose to deliver the raw resources to the hardware store. Commercial ESCOM hardware store. Beautiful. You really don't like me zooming in game, do you? Also, have our lorries arrived yet? No, the troopers are still going. It's quite a big journey, I must confess. It is going to take a long time. Lifetime production is only 9 units. Okay, so literally all of these trucks, that truck counts as 1 unit of oil. Yeah, 1 unit of oil. Doesn't seem like the most efficient way of transporting oil, but you know, hey ho, that's the hand that we've been dealt. We've got to appreciate that. We've got our headquarters. We put our headquarters down. That is good. Okay, perfect. Now that we've sorted that, let's sort of talk about research. I say sort of talk about research. I don't know why I mean sort of talk about research, because we need to start researching stuff, and we need to start researching stuff that will make ESCOM grow. So I think we basically just need to supply it with food and ingredients for the hardware store, because if we get food, and if we get the resources at the hardware store, then the population will start to increase, and then that will give us the opportunity to be offered a contract, which will therefore mean that we can try and expand the town. Basically, I think that that's the way that it works anyway. Point is that in order to start increasing the value and start growing some like grapes and stuff, I guess, Like potatoes, vegetables. We need a whole bunch of research enabled to, to do this. We also have 3 free unlocks. So let's look at some unlocks that we could go about getting. Let me have a look at the farmer's market. Potatoes, that seems like a good idea. Potatoes, apples, and olives. Potatoes, apples, and olives seems like a pretty darn good thing to do. So let's get olives. Let's get potatoes. Have we got apples already? Berry pie, dough. See, this is the stuff. We can get advanced stuff as we sort of go. Drink, apples, sure, grapes. Let's start researching. So, monthly research and development investment. We're going to stick at that at about 100k. I don't think that is very much, but it's also quite a lot for us right now at this exact moment in time. So, let's set that, and then let's see about getting ourselves some, well, let's say about getting ourselves an orchard. I feel that's probably a pretty darn good thing to do. There's no real need for it to be super near the city. If it is near the research, if it is near the warehouse, then that I think is probably a little bit better. I imagine that allows like automatic requests of goods and stuff, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't really know what the advantages of being near a warehouse actually are. Construction alert and pathing. Yeah, we're going to deal with that in just a second. So there's 6 gas currently in storage. Now, it doesn't seem to want to work with this. So I suspect that we should just get rid of that request, and we'll also just get rid of that request as well, because this oil is going to be coming anyway. We'll just need to send it out if it's too far away. Choose a destination. Warehouses. Warehouse. Yeah, perfect. Max amount stored at the destination. Fine. So it should have... We should be able to store oil over here as well. Didn't seem like it stored oil. Am I perhaps doing something wrong here? Alright. Let me redo this. Let me see if we can do this via sticking down a warehouse right over here. Alright. Let me see. Let's add a request. Oil. Store up to 10. That seems pretty darn good. Destinations. Scrap this destination. See if that makes a difference. And then let's get destinations here. Let's do oil. Choose destination to warehouses. Warehouse over there. Right? Will that work a little bit better? Therefore, we can always have 10 oil stored in this warehouse. And that might work a little bit better. Oh, it looks like these trucks are going to drive back. Okay, so if that works, then I'm happy with that. No guarantees that it actually will work. Man, you really do not like me zooming in video game, do you? Also, we'll do the same over here. I know that there's probably a more efficient way of doing this, but for some obscure reason, I can't work it out. Gas, we'll get 10 gas. And then let's choose a destination of gas to the hardware store. Commercial, ESCOM, hardware store. Alright, I can actually do that directly over here as well. There's no point in transporting it to the oil route, to the oil factory. To the other oil factory? No, what am I talking about? There's no point in transporting it to warehouse 2. We might as well just stick it straight into the hardware store. What am I doing? That's a request. What am I thinking? There we go. Commercial, ESCOM hardware store. Alright, great. Let's see if that actually works. Let's bump it up into like 6 times speed. Yep, will that work now? No such luck. No such luck. No idea why this is not working, but choose Choose a destination. Warehouse number 2. There we go. Okay, I don't understand why that's not working, but hey-ho. Anyway, that seems to work. That seems to address the concerns that I had. We'll deal with this as we go. It's no big deal. Pathing alert and construction alert. No fields. Yeah, we need to get ourselves some apple fields. Excuse me? Ah, we're auto-saving. Good. Okay, well, goodness me. Zooming in past that point is just a nightmare, isn't it? Let's get ourselves 3 fields. That seems to... Wow, that just looks lovely, doesn't it? That looks absolutely fantastic. Worthy of Orbital Industrial Industries. Ideally, we want everything to go to a warehouse before it goes to a store, because otherwise, I suspect that we might just have sort of some issues. Does this do it automatically? Ah, it does it automatically if it's within range. R&D alert. Research completed on grapes. Fantastic. Well, we'll deal with that in just a second. Are you storing any gas? Are you storing any gas? No, you're not storing anything. Alright, so we're just... Okay, this is not the most efficient setup, not by a long shot, but hey-ho. It is what it is. I don't think that we're going to be able to grow anything at this current moment in time, probably because it is winter. I still don't understand why it classifies as winter in the middle of June. I was under the impression that that would not be the case. But also, look at this, we're actually making money. It's pretty darn good. We storing anything? Nope, don't seem to be storing anything. I know why we're not storing anything. Because we need water. Oh my goodness, I am such an idiot. Let's get a water siphon set up. We might as well put that kind of nearby. In fact, you know what? Let's put that too close to ESCOM. That's fine. Let's get the water siphon right at the side of the road. In fact, we should probably put it like over here, I guess. As we're gonna need to get ourselves... There we go. Come on. Get ourselves a little bit of water. Perfect. Great. And then let's get a road network to link it up. And then hopefully it should all just auto request, right? So the water siphon is going to produce water. We're going to supply that to the orchard. The orchard is going to go grapes. And it's going to drag them back to the warehouse. Man, this is... I mean, it didn't initially work out perfectly at the start, but now it seemingly is. Pathing alert cannot reach destination. Oh, we need to actually connect up the individual siphons. That's fine. I'm perfectly happy to do that. No biggie for us. Ah, there we go. Great. Happy days, everyone. So, let's see if this does actually work. Okay, you're going to go and drop off some water. I guess we need to put the destination... Put the destination into here. Water, choose destination. Farms, orchard, yep. Maximum amount stored. Okay, will that work? That seems to be going pretty darn well to me. Okay, let's go and have a final little analysis. Okay, so that's going to take directly to the hardware store. Requests, store up to 10. I'll store up to 30 over there. How much are we storing over there? Enough. We're dealing with production. Not storing anything. This is going straight to the hardware store as well. Okay, so this actually kind of works. We've basically just got 3 warehouses where we could, in effect, just get away with like 1 or 2. But it doesn't particularly matter, all things considered. We're managing. Okay, you're going to ship automatically to the warehouse. Problem is that we are actually out of destination slots, which makes me think that we might be able to look at getting some more stuff. Can we actually do this? Can we get more than one destination slot? Plus 10 factory storage, can build roads, plus 3 destination slots. That is exactly what I'm after. Let's get that, and then let's try and get that one straight after. Because more destination slots, the merrier, really, as far as I'm concerned. Here at Orbital Industrial Industries, we like a good destination slot. The more destination slots, the better. We still haven't made any money yet. Current monthly balance is still down. We're still down on that, really. We're going to start storing a bunch of apples, but I imagine that if we actually did have enough apples, we would be fine. Also, let's think about getting ourselves some more... let's think about getting ourselves some more farming stuff. And by more farming stuff, I mean... let's see if we can try and get ourselves some more farms. That's the exact term that I meant. A crop farm? I don't even know what we can grow on crop farms, really. I do believe that the farmer's market needs grapes. Yeah, the farmer's market needs grapes, so let's get another orchard. Let's get that lined up as perfectly as we can. It's pretty good. Goodness me, you really do not like me zooming in and out, game. There we go. You cannot reach the warehouse. We're going to address that in just a smidgen. There we go. So that, of course, still gives us the problem. That still gives us the issue that we don't have the water that is actually required. So this produces 9 units every 10 days, and presumably you consume water at a similar rate, I would imagine. Okay, we've actually got a bunch of water set up here. Alright, that's fine. Well, we're going to need to get another destination slot up and running pretty soon, actually, because otherwise we're going to have an issue. However, also, we need to bear in mind that we don't actually export our oil and gas from that area anyway, so I don't even know what I'm thinking. Raw resources, no. We want farm produce, grapes. The grape destination needs to be commercial, farmer's market in Escom. And then let's also set up another destination for water, and except this time, let's get it to go to the orchard number 2. Great. And let's just get 5 to be transported over there. There we go. We don't actually want to store too much water on there. That would just be not exactly ideal. Fixer Upper. A wave of buildings has come up for sale at a great price. Logistics cost -25. All buildings cost -25. Alright. Great. I'm pretty happy with that. Research completed plus 3 destination slots. It's going to come in really, really handy for us later on. We're still growing apples over here. We need to set it to be growing grapes. Yep, sure. That's fine. And olives is going to be the one that we want to get next. And you know what? If we could put that orchard... Unfortunately, it's not going to be within the zone of control of the warehouse, but that's no matter. We're going to do this. It's going to look nice anyway. We want to make it look nice. We want to make it look uniform. There we go. Yeah, perfect. Let's get this. Destination. Choose destination. Warehouse 1. Max amount stored. Perfect. Great. And then we're going to have to set up another destination slot. Oh, hold on a minute. All right, well, this doesn't seem to want to work. Well, I guess we're just going to have to set this up manually from the water siphon. I was under the impression that we could get more destination slots at a warehouse, but apparently we can't. That's not the warehouse basic distribution. Truck depot, 3 destination slots at a warehouse. Okay, that's fine. I thought it was 3 destination slots overall. That doesn't particularly matter, I guess. We'll just set this up for now. So basically, rather than the water being delivered to the warehouse, we're just going to get it delivered directly to the farm, which is orchard number 3. And we'll just get 4. We'll just get 4 stored there. It's not exactly ideal. Ideally, we want to transport it to the warehouse first so that we don't have any supply issues. What the heck? Fixer-upper, logistics building cost, all building cost minus 25%. I mean, I'm not really happy with someone building other resources. Escom the city is actually fighting back. I'm not super thrilled by that, I would hasten to add, but that is what it is, you know, not much we can really do about it in the grand scheme of things. Alright. Do we like those names on? I'm not sure. Goodness me, why does it keep zooming in? I kind of do like those names on, actually. Research completed, +3 destination slots. Yeah, we're still waiting for the destination slots to finish up working. Yeah, why do I care about another alert telling me that the destination slots have been finished? Alright, well, it doesn't particularly matter. Current monthly balance. Let's have a little look. Last month, we didn't make money. But if we exclude R&D, then we are actually making money, which is kind of great, actually. So all that tells me is that we need to scale up exactly what we're doing right now, and that will get us to a position where we're actually making money. And speaking about making money, I would love to start getting a livestock farm up and running. I think we've expended all of the stuff that we can do at the orchard. What can we actually do at the crop farm? I would love to know. Crop farm, it would be here, I guess. Alright, I don't think we can actually build anything at the crop farm, except potatoes, because that was one of our free upgrades. Okay, let's deploy that in just a second. Also, I want to have a quick little look and talk about the wholesaler. So the wholesaler is an opportunity to buy some resources at double the market value. If we have a little look at the global market over here, you can see that water is worth 3.05, but at the wholesaler you can get it for 6.09. We of course are producing our very own water. And also you can buy stuff from the state as well, I believe. That's here, yeah. And it costs a lot of money to buy from the state, but you can do it if you really want to. If you need water in a pinch, for example, then we could get that set up. Okay, production overview. This is what we're currently making. That's kind of nice, I guess. The recipe book, we're going to start referring to this later on as we go, but at the moment, we're not really making anything of any complexity at all. We're more just making a whole bunch of farms. That's kind of what we're doing right now. Speaking of a bunch of farms, let's see if we can try and get ourselves some more farms over here. Maybe in this area, we're going to need to get fields. We're going to need to get fields, and they're going to be similarly shaped, but not exactly the same, so it's going to look a little bit ugly. But that's okay. That's okay. We'll find a way of making it work, I'm sure. Let's start growing potatoes. Let's unpause so that we can continue our R&D research. And then we want to basically set up another destination. Farms, crop farm 1, store 4 water. There we go. How much water are we storing at the water siphon? Quite a lot, actually. Are we not shipping water to the... Are we not shipping water to the warehouse anymore? We might not be shipping water to the warehouse. Let's make sure that we're setting that up. Let's allow for 20 to be stored at the warehouse. That seems like a reasonably smart thing to do. We're probably just burning through the supplies of water that we have at all of these places. Yeah, so we might not be able to grow any more grapes until we get that little bit of extra water. So that's a slight concern. But we will get there. It's okay. I think this water siphon should be producing enough water to do us for quite a while, actually. That was a bit disconcerting. Sorry about that. Alright, good. Storing water. That's great. Delivering to Orchard 1 and 2. Delivering to the farmer's market. We also want to get another resource as well. We want to get grapes, and we ideally want to get grapes and apples to be sent over, but unfortunately we can't exactly do that at the moment. Also, we need to get olives set up as well. So that's something that we're going to have to keep in mind. But as soon as we get these 3 destination slots, then that will allow us to make it work even better. In fact, there might even be a little bit of research that allows us to basic distribution, 10 tile collection radius, truck depot, 3 destination slots to warehouses, adds 3 destination slots to warehouses. Plus 25 warehouse storage. Okay, no idea. I'm presuming that the truck depot will just allow us to have more output, more destination slots in general again. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. I'm very, very keen to... There we go. Can I put that on auto? Is that being transported to the... Okay. Are we actually transporting the grapes to where they need to go? I don't actually think we are at the moment. So let's set up 2 more destination slots and get that all sorted and squared away before we finish up the episode here. Boom. Let's go commercial. Let's not go commercial. Let's go... Yeah, commercial is the exact one that I wanted. What am I talking about? Commercial, farmer's market in Escom. And let's get that all set up. And now if I unpause... Everything should miraculously work, and we should have a whole bunch of dudes that that go out and deliver to the farmer's market, and that should hopefully bring us back into profit. Oh my goodness, look, that's the first green that we've seen all month. And we should hopefully see green again, actually. Come on. I'm waiting for green. I'm waiting for green. No, that's such a shame. Such a shame. We're not quite able to end on a green note. But that's not a problem. What's going on here? Research completed? Yeah, I don't care about that. Hey, look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. The money's just come through. Apparently, the check has just been cashed. Everything is going pretty darn well. In the next episode, we're gonna be organizing potatoes. We're gonna be hopefully trying to tech into some stuff. Like, why is it jumping? We're hopefully gonna be trying to tech into stuff which is a little bit more advanced than what we're currently using. And maybe we will create a much larger and more complex distribution system. I wouldn't count on it though, because it's me that we're talking about here. But hey ho. Anyway, ladies and gents, thank you very, very much for watching. My name, of course, has been Orbital Potato. This has been Orbital Industrial Industries. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.